Hello everyone, this is our presentation for Principle of Data Science. As you can see, the topic of our assignment is machine learning on FIFA. FIFA 19 is a popular simulation video game of football. And the data set from FIFA 19 could help managers to choose the right players to cultivate. And we can also give some suggestions to the managers on how to decide which players to trade. Here we come to the problem 1. As you can see, we classified all the players into 4 different roles: attackers, midfielders, defenders, and goalkeepers. And the null hypothesis for the problem 1 is the player had a probability of 25% to become a goalkeeper, while the alternative one is the probability will be less than 25%.
Then before the modeling, we will do some preparation for our data set. We will do the data cleaning first, remove some missing data and unrelated attribute, convert the data type and make sure they can be calculated later, and adjust the quantity to make sure they are all present in the same unit. The most important is group the attribute position into 4 classes we mentioned before. We also need to have a general understanding of our attribute, so we did a summary statistic tables. And we also did a correlation matrix. For this matrix, we can easily find the goalkeeper skill is very related to each other, which make it easier for us to find out the goalkeeper later. We also did a PCA analysis, which will help us to choose the number of features if we don't have enough time to train the data. So the number will be 4 if you want to choose less features. For the problem 2, we do the similar things. We do the data cleaning, summary statistics table, and the correlation tables. For the 4 attributes we choose from these attributes, we do some more things like coefficient table and the confusion matrix. The first model we choose is KNN, which is K nearest neighborhood, which is also be select our as compared model. For this model did a very good prediction. We can see from the confusion matrix, and the accuracy reached 0.87. For the second one is support vendor machine. The accuracy is is higher than the previous one, reached 8.87. And the third model is decision tree. Decision tree, the prediction accuracy is a little bit lower than the previous 2. The last one is the random forest. The random forest is the combination of a lot of individual decision trees, and so that's why its accuracy is a little bit higher than the previous one. So in the end, we also did some 2 feature of importance chart, which will help us to select some important features to do prediction if necessary.
After using McNeil's test, we found that every model is different from each other. And after comparing the statistics score, we found that support vector machine is the best model for this problem. After that, we use R to perform a proportion test, and we found that the p-value is so small, so we rejected the null hypothesis, which means there will be a less than 25% of players to become a goalkeeper. For problem 2, after comparing the R-square of the models, we found polynomial model is the best model for this problem, which has a R-square of 0.97, really good. So here comes the conclusion. When we've got a data set, the first task is to understand the data thoroughly, to find the deepest relationship between different attributes, and learn more models to establish a good understanding of the data set. As we can see, we can also use R to perform some models and explore the world of machine learning in the future, so we may learn R in the future as well.